Raise your hand if you were ever like put in a corner for timeout, or if you were ever spanked as a kid, or your parents got the belt or the chancla out. Like, how many ways have shame and guilt been ingrained in us as a mechanism for us to change something as we're
Yeah,
kids?
what 1,000%. And this is like the generation we're talking to, right? And I think what's interesting is like we want to parent differently. Here's the interesting thing. Okay. I've been parenting now for 9 years. I wouldn't say I'm an expert in parenting. I would say I'm an expert in consciousness and creating my reality, which is different. Which makes me a pretty expert parent, but not because I'm an expert in parenting. So this is what I see ongoingly all the time. Whatever you learned that you don't like. So if we're like my parents, my dad had a wooden paddle. I think he went to paddle me once with it and I peed in the middle of the living room, like just wet myself in the whole, and he was like, I don't think the paddle is a good idea anymore. Cause like, I don't think they wanted to keep cleaning the carpet. But here's the deal. So if I was going to parent, I would say most people look at the surface of the action that's being taken and we say, we're not going to do that. Right. So we say, I'm not going to paddle and I'm not going to spank, maybe, right? Or I'm not going to hit. So we don't do those things. But energetically, are we still shaming and guilting or are
Mm-hmm.
we not? Right. Like I also remember looking in the mirror. I think I was like in high school and I've always had a little pudge on my, like right around my belly button. It's just kind of where it goes. It's like where the donuts hang out. It's a great little nest. My kid likes it, and my kitty likes it. And I remember like looking in the mirror, and my mom was like, "Well, you should do sit-ups." Like I think she was providing the solution, but like the shame and guilt was already inherently there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think like even if you're not, let's say, spanking, is there still the shame and or guilt and or the psychological energetic thing in the mix? Because all you did was, as you said, I'm not going to do that physical thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have we deconstructed the shame and guilt enough so that we can then maybe alter actions based on a positive framework versus any shorter shame and guilt in the mix as well?